I have always been fascinated by loneliness, and I wanted to sort of study it. And I wanted to find a place where I could sort of put a character and take away everything I possibly could from them. And space really seemed like sort of the best place to do this. The novel sort of began as a short story about an American astronaut who is stuck in orbit when his wife gives him a call asking for a divorce. But at the same time, I wanted my first novel to be about my country, about the Czech Republic, about its history and about what kind of a country it is now. I just couldn't shake this astronaut character. I wanted to know what happened, I wanted to know more about what happened to him. And that's when I sort of just combined these two things. So the basic inspiration really, loneliness and how it affects every human being differently, and my country, the Czech Republic. There is something about being a person from a small country and wanting so badly for the world to know that country and to care about that country. And I think it's a feeling that I can't quite get rid of, no matter how long I live in America or anywhere else in the world. He was my workshop mentor, which essentially means he read my work and gave me feedback. He was sort of the first American professor I've had who encouraged me to write about the Czech Republic and so, to sort of embrace that side of myself. When I was a bit afraid that if I wrote about the Czech Republic, the Americans would not care about what I'm writing about, or that the rest of the world wouldn't care. But more broadly, he doesn't really focus on the text, he doesn't really focus on the lines, he is about ideas. He likes to sort of challenge the writers on why are you writing about this particular idea, why do you think that this book needs to exist in the world and sort of contribute to this wider human experience or the human experiment. And I think that's a big part of the reason why he and I got along so well. I guess it's unavoidable to say Kafka, because he sort of looms over European literature at large, and especially Central European literature. Nabokov, because of the way he played with language and the way he sort of played with plot too. He sort of set up his books as a puzzle, which is something I was also trying to achieve in my book. But most importantly, Czech writers. It's my sort of Czech influences. Milan Kundera, who now calls himself a Frenchman, but I would still regard him as a little bit Czech at least. Hrabal, Škvorecký, those sort of writers who combine philosophy, these sort of larger ideas, with these very basic earthly physical concerns of being a person, and of course a big dose of humor and satire.